Where is how I button? I don't know where the record button is on this side. Hit record.
We are recording now.
Okay, we're recording.
That's what that dot means, right
there.
there.
That dot that says recording.
Yeah, guys, it happened. Welcome to the video, Trigger Fam.
Trigger Fam Squad.
Trigger Fam Squad. What's going on? We finally got our Drifter review. Thank you, Drifter, for uploading a review that I hope is good. We're about to watch it for the first time. We've not seen this video before, so hopefully it's good. We're going to react to it in real time because we like to keep it real with you guys.
So let's get started.
All right, we're starting it now because I decide when it starts.
I divert to you.
No, you can start it.
Well, let's start. It didn't work.
Okay. Wait. Yeah. Sorry. Laptop problems. The video is going to be up here in a second, so you guys can watch with us. Now let's start now.
And away we go.
Hey guys, Drifter here. Today I have a short unboxing and review for you of Trigger Devils. This is a product that I have been using for a very, very long time now, and I'm fine.
How long have you been using it, Drifter?
A very, very long time.
It's been pretty much since the new clip-ons came out. I've known personally that he's been using them, but I haven't put that on blast, just because it's I don't know. I was waiting for this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Why tell you guys when he can tell you?
He can tell you. Good.
All right, let's keep going. Nice hair, by the way, Brad. Your hair is looking...
It's looking...
fresh. Very fresh.
Some nice flowing locks.
Yeah, it's like some...
very shiny.
Like sexy hair.
I like it.
GG on the hair game.
I'm distracted.
Let's go.
Finally ready to show it off. But before we get started, I do have a disclosure to make. This is not a sponsored video, not in the traditional sense. Rather, I am a co-owner of this company. Very small percent, mind you. I'm not going to be retiring on Trigger Devil Island anytime soon, but I'm not getting paid for this. I'm just supporting the company that I have interest in, quite literally. But let's get to the unboxing and review
That is
part.
the truth.
So the unboxing part's going to be very brief because when you get it, it's just a tiny little package in the mail, kind of like this. And to unbox it, you do just like you do any small thing. You rip it open the top. It's just kind of like
very nice
bag of cereal or...
Why is my laptop slow? All right, hang tight, guys.
This is very good.
Technical difficulties.
The internet is being fantastic. And
yeah, why is the internet so slow? It's a buffering issue. That's unusual. All right, see you later, Well,
I don't know. I closed my laptop. Maybe that'll help.
Okay, no,
something
cool.
on there.
Science. Okay, let's keep going. By the way, this unboxing experience may change in the somewhat near future, but for the time being, this is how you do it. And yes, Drifter owns a small portion of Trigger Devil's secrets.
Because we believe in him as much as he believes in us.
Yeah. Let's go.
Mechanical part. If I can get my fingers in here, I'm kind of holding it out funny. Did I really rip that wrong? There we go. You pop her on open.
Pop her on open.
And they all come... Come on now.
This is not his video.
Reaction video is going better than anticipated.
Yeah, this is my laptop skipping, which is going to make editing this video a nightmare.
Super fun and easy.
But we're going to do it for you guys.
And there's a little bit of instructions in there, but they're not super important. And should you order Trigger Devils, these are what you will be getting. Very small little plastic triggers, and what you do with them, and one of the reasons I like them, we're going to use my old regular PlayStation 4 controller first, is they're kind of like Control Freaks, but for your triggers. Now, most of you are familiar with Control Freaks, the brand, the company that they extend, they sit on top of your thumbsticks, in the same kind of way that SCUF controllers have raised thumbsticks. So in a similar kind of way, these guys right here just snap directly on top. I can't quite see what I'm doing because I'm doing it at an angle here. Snap right on top of your controller, and they're good. And we'll do it again on the other side. And they just, you hook on the bottom, and you push in on top, and there you go. You now have trigger stops on your PlayStation 4 controller. And while I admit they definitely do look much bigger than normal, I'll go ahead and pop one off. You can see normal, they do the work. So if you wanted to shoot in Call of Duty, you would squeeze in and push this trigger down to a certain point, then relax and let it back up, and you do this motion a lot. However, If you wanted to do that much faster, you would employ trigger stop technology, which makes the amount of distance you need to push it very short. As you can see,
Incredibly
you barely have to squeeze this one at all. I mean, it just boom.
I love how he calls it technology. It is. We have actually put real science into this, and so calling it technology
is correct.
Is actually pretty accurate. However, looking at it, because we've done it in such a simple kind of solution, I can see why someone would argue as to say technology is not the right word. But knowing as much as we know about how the triggers work, that's the right way to do it, Drifter. Good on you for describing it as technology.
You the best.
Boom, boom, shot, very fast, and they're quite comfortable. Now, one of the things about the PlayStation 4 controller that many people have problems with is a lot of pro players don't necessarily like the grip on it, and they feel that the triggers are a little funky. I'm going to swap over to my SCUF. These are SCUF compatible. This adds a surprising amount of comfort and additional grip to it.
This is a true story. Ever since I started Trigger Devils, our customers have been asking, do they work on SCUF? Like, seriously, legit, since pretty much day one.
I still didn't know until just now. I wasn't aware. I actually had a customer who said they tried them on their SCUF this morning, and I said there might be some compatibility issues because I'm not certain, but now I am.
So it depends on your exact SCUF. It depends on your controller in general. If there's anything modified on the outside of the trigger, that it's a possibility that the fit won't quite work. But any modified controllers that still have a standard external trigger, so even if it has trigger stops on the inside, if it has external mods, there's a potential it might not work. But a lot of SCUFs just don't have any external.
Yeah, as long as they're based on standard DualShock 4, then it should be fine.
Exactly. So you can see in this video, it works.
You wouldn't think that it would just because it's so simple. But it does. Now, these are compatible with the older generation of SCUFs, the original SCUF 4PS, but they are not compatible with the SCUF Infinities. I'm going to go ahead and pop these off.
That's probably a better way to put it.
The next thing I have to show off is the Drifter branded Trigger Devils. We're going to open them up.
Oh, he's showing them off.
And worst unboxing here live. Let's see if we can get it open. Come on now. I can never get this part right. My fingers don't want to.
I don't rip them when I open them.
Yeah, the poly bags are the least ideal packaging. They're good for an online product, but they're more they leave a little bit to be desired. Let's be honest.
They're not that pretty.
Yeah,
they get the job done.
So these guys here are brand new. They're roughly the same as the other ones, but they have like a very high quality gel sticker on top, and they're the ones that I'm going to be swapping to for my.
We love those.
Oh, they look so good.
And you got them. Awesome. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and make sure where they labeled. L1, R1. Boy, we are going to find out live.
Oh, we forgot to label them.
Those ones might...
No, they're not. They're the normal ones.
Are you sure they are?
Yeah.
That's why I didn't say anything, because...
Secrets! We're having a secret conversation in front of you on YouTube.
Even though we can cut out anything we say, I still
we can leave that part in because we didn't say anything.
Exactly. It sure says Call of Doge. Doge.
Is it really?
Yeah. Snap on, like super easy. Just put the bottom hook in.
I think he got it. Right side.
Yep, that's it.
We're set. And now the Trigger Devils are good to go. And they're branded on the bottom. Should I?
That looks so good. That looks so good.
Okay, so the final question is, why do you care? What are these things? Why are they worth the money? They're just little pieces of plastic. Do they matter? And the answer is a surprising yes. I didn't always used to be involved in this company. I was just given these by the owner of the company some time ago, and I promised to try them out. And
like a fanboy, the first time I gave Trigger Devils, true fanboy style. Oh my god. But yeah, anyway, shout out to you. We like you, Brad, and
you're a delightful man, and we appreciate the review.
Yeah, and it's cool that it's come this far. I've been talking to him, seriously, no lie. First time I met Drifter was 2 years ago. It's crazy to think it's been that long. So, yeah, anyway. I gave them to him then, and the clip-on ones obviously are just fantastic. So I think that's when what the turning point was, where he was like, "Oh yeah, this is a real thing, and this is really good."
The first time I met Drifter was at PAX this last PAX. I took his picture with T and didn't know it was Drifter.
Oh yeah, that was funny. I had to explain later. I was like, "Oh yeah, that's Drifter." I thought you knew that, but apparently you didn't.
You told me he was coming and I could meet him, and then you just made me take a picture, and then he left.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I got kind of lazy about it and I put it off, but then one day I decided, you know what? I'm just going to snap these little guys right here, right out of my PlayStation 4 controller, and I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to, do an honest YouTuber thing and give it a review. Well, I popped it on there, and I played with it for a while, and it was actually pretty good, and I liked it, but I didn't think a whole lot of it. I just kind of left them on, and I kept playing with them and kept using them, and they just kind of became a permanent part of my controller to where I didn't really think about it. Until about 4 months later, I went to one of those Call of Duty DLC capture events. You can see how old this is now. And then finally, I played with a controller that didn't have them on, and it just felt weird. I immediately picked it up. My hands didn't like it. It felt like I was pushing the buttons too hard, too long. They weren't the way I wanted them to be, and I was immediately kicking myself in the head for not bringing trigger doubles. I'm not always able to use scuff at events, but I definitely could have brought these, could have used them, and it would have made life much more comfortable. And it was at that moment I realized I actually liked the product. It was one of those products that you'll kind of put on and forget about, and you won't know how much you like it until you have to go without it. Kind of like air conditioning, for those of you that have it and don't think about it. When the air conditioner breaks, you're going to be suffering a lot. And it's kind of like that for me with trigger doubles. When I don't have them, it feels like I'm suffering a lot. And I
pause it right there. That story is almost identical to the story of why I started this company. Is because I was using my homemade trigger stops.
You put them on and didn't even realize their worth until
I played for months with my kind of homebrew version of Trigger Devils way before Trigger Devils were this. And I literally did not realize how good they were until I played with the controller, didn't have them, and that was the beginning of the company. It was like, whoa, these are good. Like, actually good. It's funny that he had the same experience, but then again, it makes a lot of sense because that's kind of how it goes, really.
It's tough to see their worth without actually diving into them. So.
Yeah.
To enjoy them. So I would recommend a purchase. I think they're worth it if you play competitive FPS or really almost any FPS on console. There is a code in the description, DRFT.
We got to make sure that code is active.
Yes, we do. Portion of the company. There's no payback or sponsorship to me. It's more like a tracking link at that point. And guys, I hope you enjoyed the short unboxing, the short review. And I do hope that some of you give these little guys a try because I think that you're going to enjoy them. Drifter out.
Sorry that you guys can't buy the Drifter branded ones. Those were a special deal just for him.
Those were a gift. So
we're filming this before the video actually got made public, so we actually do have to make sure that Drift code is active in our store, which we're going to go do right now. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the reaction video.
Exactly.
Y'all are fantastic.
Yeah. Go buy some stuff. I don't care what it is.
Yeah. If you're watching this on just from our channel, link in the description to Drifter's channel. Go subscribe to him. Thank you again, Drifter, for doing the video.
Yeah, thank you very much, Drifter. That was a good video.
Yeah. Drop a like on our video right now. Drop a like on his review because we want to show him some support for having done this video, putting our product out there. Trigger Squad fam, we need exposure like this. So
yes,
we really, really, really need to show some love for anyone willing to put their names out there and get behind us.
Mm-hmm. If you watch this video, go to his channel and watch his actual review. Watch the actual review. Give him other views, things like that.
Throw some comments down.
He's an enjoyable man with enjoyable videos.
Say, I came from the Trigger Squad fam.
Trigger Squad
in the comments. All right, that's it.
Fire fam.
Reaction video done. Bye, guys.
Bye.